Hey, come on, come on, come on. Hey. Hey.
What up, guys? Welcome to downtown Los Angeles. You got your boy Groobies.
And it's Kid Lips.
And today we are going to talk about the 7 reasons why people want to start a clothing line. Stop the video right now, pause, beep. Write in the comments box below, why do you want to start a clothing line? Let's kind of share the ideas here. Don't let us give it away for you. Your reasons. Why are you starting a clothing line?
So press pause now. So reason numero uno is I want to make something that is a physical artifact, a piece of art, right? So it's easy for you to make a web page these days, take a cool photograph, but to actually have something real, like a jacket or a hoodie, or maybe a crazy pair of shoes, right? This was my inspiration when I got started. I was obsessed with functional art. I loved furniture, I loved architecture, I loved cities. And to me, all of that meant there was this physical built stuff, right? The built environment. And if you break it down, what we wear is just the architecture of the body. And so it was an opportunity for me to create physical things that I could touch and feel and smell and lick and all that kind of thing. You know, you gotta taste your fabric. So that you had a real thing. So you could walk around with it, you could wear it, you could feel inspired and empowered by this cool thing that you had.
The desire to create. Number 2, I got this one. I want to make money. And this is a very interesting one. There's a money motive there. And I think what we could say about this one is if your only motive is to make money in starting a clothing line, don't do it. Probably not the best and only reason to get in. It's just if you're only motivated by money, you're gonna kind of lead yourself down a path of decisions that you're probably not in it for the right reasons. It's gonna be hard to attract customers. It's gonna be hard to make sure your brand is like hitting it out of the park for them every day. You could lose interest. Just want to do for one of the other reasons or a combination of the other reasons, that's a good reason to start a clothing line.
For sure. And check out some of the other videos we posted, especially about purpose, right? And engaging with other reasons that can help you build a line. If it's just about money, maybe you'll find other cool reasons to attach to it too. I want to grow my community. So starting a clothing line is all about meeting people, right? So whether it be at a trade show, or maybe you go show up at a festival and set up a booth, maybe you're meeting retailers, you want to sell to stores, you got to meet vendors, you got to meet, maybe it's us or your printer or whomever's making your stuff or you're working
customers.
with. Your customers, of course. You might interact with them in real time at events or at a retail space or at your own space. Maybe you interact with them on social media, maybe it's Facebook or wherever they're talking to you. You get to know them. So this is an amazing way to build a community and get to know people.
Number 4, and it's you want to work on a special project with your friends.
True.
So it's kind of like a puzzle. You can just do a puzzle for the sheer fact of something fun to do. It's a fun activity to work on together. It's not necessarily like meeting new people. It's like people you already know, you're close with, you want to get into business with them, you want to do something, grow, build together. It's a fun project to work on with your friends. And so that's definitely a good reason to get into it.
Absolutely. One thing also to be aware of though is when you start a business with your friends, things can get iffy. So if you have a really close relationship with your friends and you haven't gotten into money stuff yet, you may want to be careful with that, because when it becomes business, sometimes the friendships can suffer. So I recommend being hesitant with the friends, but also making new friends who are also your business relationships and coming at it from a business relationship standpoint, or just being upfront with your friends and being like, listen, we're gonna have to split up the money effectively, and if it's your idea, maybe you own more than others and everyone agrees, but that's important. Number 5 is I want to do something big, right? You want to accomplish something massive. And massive, in my perspective, and I think what we're thinking about here is helping the world. Doing something that's bigger than just a piece of clothing or just a cool design or just like a great business idea, but rather doing something that really impacts people. So I think the first business we all think about in this realm is Tom's, right? Tom's is an apparel company. They make beautiful, really cool shoes, but then they also give back. Now they make glasses and swag, and they have coffee shops. They've gotten huge. But their whole model originally was one for one. And they have since gotten into other projects that are giving back to the communities where they work and where they source materials, but also just communities all over the world. There's a lot of brands like this now, a lot of other examples, but doing something big is about having that purpose that can really impact the world and go far beyond just an exchange of money for goods. You know, let's do something. Number 6.
Personal challenge. There is no question starting a clothing line is challenging. It's hard to stand out from the crowd. It's hard to deliver a unique product. It's hard to make it have impact. And then there's just so many different skills that go into it, from web design to photography to creative direction to business planning to like sales, just getting sales done, accounting. Like somebody's got to run the books on this thing.
For sure.
I mean, it's a full business, and so there will be challenges every single day and problems that need to be solved. And so yeah, it's a great way to build out your skill set by taking personal responsibility for those things.
Absolutely. And number 7 is very closely related to that, and it's my personal favorite. I want to experience failure. And really it's kind of a piggyback on I just want experience, but really like failure is something that happens on the daily. You experience failure in everything you do. It's the micro issues that come up, the fires that you got to put out, but it also can be massive sometimes. Maybe you have a big order that you're trying to get out. I know, it's been chilling on your shoulders. He's got this Failure is not getting stung by a bee, although that does happen. Failure,
better if it stung me.
Let's say you have a huge shipment that's going out to your customers. It's got to get to your customer on a particular day. They got a big event. They're expecting it. You give it to UPS. Everything looks great, and UPS loses the package, right? These things are going to come up. It's not necessarily your failure, but it's how you deal with these issues, how you deal with these problems, and how you keep your customers happy that makes or breaks your business, and essentially really helps you build character as a human, right? These are issues that are going to come up in your life regardless of whether it's your business or your personal life, or maybe you're a banker. Whatever you do, failure is going to come up. And so being equipped to deal with that and having experience and knowing whatever little issues come in your way, you can work through them because you got a tool belt. Starting a clothing line is a great way to get going and do that.
Totally. I think we got all 7.
I think we got all 7.
Minus Groobies' a little failure there. Sorry about that, guys.
You're good.
I only had 3 cups of coffee.
You're good. Yeah, you're keeping it cranking. So I know there's more than 7. There's hundreds of reasons.
But what's your reason?
Yes.
If you didn't do the comments to begin this video, do it now.
Yeah, maybe we forgot it. Post it down there. Also, please subscribe, share this with your friends. I know there's others in the community that might want to see this video and others. We're always talking about building brands.
Yeah, if you've got a partner in crime that you're working with, share this video with them. Partner in crime.
All right, guys, over and out. Thank you.
Peace.
Adios. Partner in crime.